Good morning. Such a good morning. It is a good morning. We're here. We had a wonderful show last night. All of us are here in many different angles on this glorious morning. How is everybody doing? Are you treating yourself well? There's a lot going on in football land. Anybody concerned about the Kansas City Chiefs? Anybody? I am. I'm a little worried. I won't lie. I'm not going to lie to you. I am a little worried. I don't know where that's headed. You know, they're lacking offense. They're lacking focus. They're lacking passion. They seem to be lacking direction. A lot of the older coaches are having a rough time in the new NFL. Is Andy Reid starting to become maybe a little obsolete? Maybe they've seen everything. Is it time to switch it up a bit? I don't know. I really don't know. It's a weird time in the NFL. I don't remember a season like this ever. It's very strange. Very strange indeed. All right, let's see what we can do here. So we got notifications. Don't want that. I was in my Google Photos a second ago. Let's share this for a second and see what we got. All right, let's click this and see what we have. Yeah. Photos they're weird, man. They are weird. They hold energy. For sure, they hold energy. You can put the overlay on the bottom there. So if anything's going on, if you want to say hi from wherever you are in the world, say hello. We had a lot of cool stuff going on last night. All right, I got some requests here. Justin Fields. Okay, yeah. Someone wanted me to talk about Justin Fields. Justin Fields, I think at this point, should stay. And the reason I think he should stay is there is no guarantee that the quarterback they're going to get is going to gel right away. And wouldn't it be great to have a backup quarterback? Why not? How many quarterbacks did we lose this year? Kirk Cousins, right? Anthony Richardson, right away. Man, was I bummed about that. It's been a crazy couple of weeks in football. Who would have ever thought in a million years that Joe Flacco would have a chance to win the Super Bowl? That he'd even have a chance to be in the running to play for any team, right? It's strange times, no doubt about it. All right, let's kill the overlay for a second. And as you can see, I'm having, there we go. You can kind of display it there. So I love this. Pro Bowl fan voting, top 5. San Fran, number 1. The Dolphins, number 2. That shocks me. Because they're not second in apparel. The Cowboys, I thought would do better than that. The disrespected Ravens and the forever frustrated Eagles. You know, Joe Burrows was out at the beginning of the year. Like right away. You know, everybody's so fragile now. It's crazy. Will Kirk Cousins come back to Minnesota? Will he be traded? I think it's time for him to move on, myself. I really do. You know? Quarterbacks are really tough to get, and he's solid. He is a solid quarterback. He's old, but Joe Flacco has proven you can be old and still be effective. I don't know what it's going to take for some of these teams to wake up and realize you need at least 3 good quarterbacks. Not 1, 3. You can lose 2 quarterbacks in 2 weeks. That's how crazy it is right now. And then you're just scrambling to get anything, and you look ridiculous and unprofessional. It's wild. Well, this morning, the music seems like it doesn't want to work, and that's okay. I've had where I saw it playing, but I couldn't hear it. And then I played the replay, and the music was on there. And I was like, what the freaking crazyville? Oh, there's the Tia. The glorious Tia. In the morning. Do yourself a favor in 2024. Be present. Be alive with grand possibilities. Open your heart to all the beauty that is unfolding around you, and know on some level that you have the ability to open your mind, your body, and spirit to new waves of sensation, vibration, and frequency. God bless you all. Do yourself a favor in 2024. Be present. Be alive. Fiddling with the buttons, fiddling. Oh my God, look at me. Look at my eyes. Clearly not awake. I'm functioning just barely. Look at this, just functioning. Barely functioning. There you go. Are you barely functioning? I hope not. I hope you're doing better than barely functioning. It's not a good thing. I don't recommend it. All right, let's share this. Let's see how we're doing here. Boom! All right. Hit it like this. Here is a person, Dalvin Cook, who is absolutely useless. Useless with the New York Jets. Will he be a hero with the Baltimore Ravens? You don't know. Sometimes a change of scenery. Do you know who is absolutely useless with the New York Jets? Joe Flacco. They didn't like him there. That's what I heard. And yet, I see all these people hugging him and are so happy he's doing well. I don't know. I think it's freaking crazyville. I do. This has been one of the most frustrating football seasons this year. Everybody is injured. You don't know what team you're going to play. I would not bet the farm on anybody this year. I'm sorry. I just wouldn't. I think it's crazy. Not that you should bet the farm anytime. Jordan Love, all of a sudden. Green Bay Packers, all of a sudden. Looking really good. They peaked at the right time. That's the way you do it. Peak at the right time. Young team. Lots of testosterone and healing power, right? CJ Stroud, what a story this year. Unbelievable how well he did this year. Freakishly well. Rookie Pro Bowlers, love it. Look at this. Puka Nacua, unbelievable this year. Unbelievable. The greatest kicker, right here, Brandon. Unbelievable. I think he missed 1, maybe 2, all year. Marvin Sims, or Mims, sorry, Jr. Don't know him, to be honest. I need to study him. Sam Laporta. And I don't really know Devin Witherspoon either. These are two individuals I don't know much about. So it goes to show you everything is not on my radar. But that's something I can get better at. Breaking news. What's the breaking news? He didn't get hurt this year. He's still playing. He found a way. You know, many people thought he wasn't going to play again, that he was done. This is like a year ago. Thought there's no way he can get through a whole season. Same with Lamar Jackson. Thought it couldn't happen. The only player to have 67 catches. Oh, I bet you the Panthers were happy to get rid of him. Beautiful picture. It almost looks like he has two different hairdos, though. All right. Let's see what we can do. All right. We are currently on photos. And photos are cool. Photos are fun. But I think what we should do is go to notifications, because I try to do that every day. And let's see what I can find here. So notifications, share. Here we go. All right. Put her on the screen. All right. And we got to shrink it so it fits. All right. So I see a couple of dear friends here. Let's see if we can get rid of me. Make this a little bigger. And take that off. And hit this. Will this work? Not really. How about this? Nope. Nope. Yeah. This is the thing. It's very limited what you can do when you're on portrait. Very limited. Oh, interesting. Makes me small. That is something. I just learned something. I like that. Oh, side by side. Even better. We have somebody in the chat. We have Tony. Tony. And who else? You have a handsome co-host on your broadcast. I know. It's my brother, Marty. Marty and Mike. We talk in unison. Some say we're twins. It's almost like we anticipate each other. Dalvin Cook was totally useless. Yes! Yes! Or was he misunderstood? Or is it the New York Jets are useless? Wouldn't it be something if he goes on fire with the Ravens? I would like to see that. Look what Flacco did when he left. I don't know. I think there's a lot of weird stuff going on. I worry for our dear friend, Aaron Rodgers. We'll have to see how he does. He's a certified mess. No doubt about it. Here's a guy that does Belt Kings with us. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. All right, let's try a couple of other settings here. What does this do? Nope, nothing. So that one works. How about this one? Kinda. That might be the best one. All right. We'll get rid of the nostril one. There. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that one. That one works. All right, we'll stick with that. Now, which one was that? All right. This looks like Haps to me. When Haps used to frustrate me, but the screen wouldn't work. It used to drive me right over the bend. We had Sweet Pea on last night. Great time. She was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. She is still talking to the Pulsating Rose occasionally. It's nice that all of us are connecting in different ways. It's important. I was talking about you guys last night. The real Ted Hicks. She knew who you were. You're a legend. There's no doubt about it. Fireman Rich, is he doing his own show? This is kind of cool how it does this. So, by the way, I was able to get her on through Vocal, The one time I tried to get Tony up when it was on portrait, it wouldn't work. I don't know why. I don't know if it was his phone. I don't know if we were cursed that day. But this makes it a lot easier if we go to TikTok. I don't have to go sideways. So, let's promote our dear friend here. You can see him on the top there. Tim Brown, Simply Tim TV. If you want to improve your speaking, a legend in my own mind. A legend in my own mind and in my own time. Ted Hicks, one of a kind to shock your mind. Put the wiggle in your behind. I think that's from a song. I think I stole something there. So, Dak Prescott. What's going on, guys? Is he going to choke? Or is he going to put the world on fire? Jordan Love, I have a great feeling he is going to do phenomenal. CJ Stroud, I don't know. They are so banged up. He's not 100%. He's on the rampage right now of saying that football is the avenue so he can promote Jesus. No joke. Football is just an avenue to promote Jesus. And had a Jesus shirt on. I'll have to see if I can find that. It is. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And if you're lonely, you bring your brother. Hi. How are you? Good to see you. My God, you look fantastic. I love your shirt. It is good. I have to go. I'll see you soon. He said that. He did recently. Jesus is the way. Football's football. God is the way. So, you know what? I think that's part of the reason he does so well, is he feels like he's protected. I think that's great. Do whatever you got to do. No one has been better than he has been in his first year that I've seen. Nobody. He's unbelievable. And he has a level of maturity that many players in the league don't have at all. None. Lamar Jackson, is he going to choke? Or is he going to be a superstar? We'll have to see. He's never been this far before. It's very sad. The whole situation's very sad. What's up, Ted? Ted is a legend. That's what's up. But you guys open to doing a show sometime with Sweet Pea? She said that she misses you. I miss you too. I think it'll be great to have you guys all together. All right, there was something on here. Someone asked me to talk about something, and I don't have a clue in the morning. All right, browse. Here we go. Let's click this. All right. Okay, Packers Cowboys. I have a horrible feeling that the Packers might win. That it's going to be very close. I don't want that. I want the Cowboys to please win a game. This would be so freaking embarrassing. Like, incredibly embarrassing. Is anybody upset about Pete Carroll? Wonderful coach. Wonderful human being. Incredible blessing to his team. Highly motivating. In insanely great shape for a 72-year-old. Any team would be very blessed to have him as an assistant. And here's the thing, and we have to remember that, and I'm 60, and I'm not what I was at 30, in any stage of development. I might have a little more joy now, but that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. We have a president that's 81 years old, right? Pete Carroll is 72. He is probably in better shape than I'll ever be. But old systems don't work. and people watch tapes. And the athletes now are so elite. They're unbelievable. The level. Is Miami going to do anything? I hope they do. And I think we're going to see every single player, injured or not, all men on deck, have to. You know? Oh, I look at the Browns, and I'm telling you, the Browns could so easily end up in the Super Bowl. I know that sounds wacko, but I have a weird feeling they're going to. I have a terrible feeling that the Bills will choke. They won't be able to do the full momentum. I do. I think they're going to choke. I pray to God they don't. Anybody who knows me knows I absolutely love the Bills. Big fan. I just don't know where it's going. You know what I mean? It's been one of those crazy, crazy, crazy times. Coach Turby. He is so kind to me. Thank you right there. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I'm trying. And this is the thing. We need to support each other. If you're not in a broadcast, here's the thing. I've got all these people admitting to me now. They've been lurking me and going, oh yeah, I saw your wife's photo and I saw this and I saw that. And I'm like, leave a comment. Say hello. Say hello. So easy. If you see Ted, if you see our dear friend here, what's his name again? Tony D. And what's the D stand for? I think it's delightful. I really do. But just say hello. It's not hard. Subscribe. Share the goddamn broadcast. Help us out on Bill Kings. Don't just lurk in the background to see if we're saying anything about you. You're not that interesting. Trust me. You're just not that interesting. And then we have others that are just shy. Just plain shy. Afraid they're going to be, damn it, Michael. God damn it. I'm serious. I got told by 3 sources yesterday. Because I'm asking about people. I am. I'm out of concern. I'm worried about them. I've been told by certain individuals, please do not talk to me. So I don't talk to you. I leave you be. And then I find out you're lurking. Leave me be. There's a million channels on here. Go be there. Go be negative. I've heard other individuals are up to the same old games that they were at Haps. I've heard other individuals through last night's broadcast have decided to be the same person. There's no growth. I don't care. I just don't care. If you continue to do that, that's great. We're doing positivity here. Every day, we support each other. That's what we do. It's not acting up. It's real. Like, you'd think after 3 years we'd stop. I don't get it. Like, your life is so precious. You have so little time on it, this planet. You know? Have babies. Raise children. Be kind to one another. Oh, wow. Look at this. He lost 200 pounds. That's impressive. That's impressive. Before? All right. And after. Tony, look what can be done. Isn't that unbelievable? I personally have lost, since Haps, 30 pounds. I don't know if you can tell. But, my pants fit better. You feel better. You know? And that's the garbage eating. That I can guarantee it. That's fast food. That's pop. That's alcohol. If you want a lot of empty calories, I noticed I started losing weight like that when I got off the alcohol. It was like, shoo. Because I think about 1,000 calories a day, I was losing. Okay. Jake Browning. Did anybody know who Jake Browning was up until this year? Stop overpaying quarterbacks. It's not worth it. It just isn't worth it. Think about all the quarterbacks that are sitting on their duff. They still get paid. Why don't you pay no more than 10 and get 3? You can afford it. One of them is going to do well. Even if you don't get along with the individuals, you're going to need them. What the hell was New York thinking when they let Joe Flacco go? I don't know. I don't think getting rid of Zach Williams is a good idea. He's a perfect backup quarterback. Perfect. He's great every once in a while. He's better than most. Now, for his development, it might be a lot better. I don't know. I feel bad for him. But that's football. And he's going to get paid well. You know? Baker Mayfield. Everybody made fun of him. Told him to retire. Look at him. He just did, what, another $2 million in incentives. And you know what? When they write these contracts, they don't think you are ever going to meet these goals. So they make these friggin' crazy numbers and then decide, oh well, maybe that wasn't such a good idea. What is the incentive if they make it to the Super Bowl, right? And then we've got people who won't show up. I'm sorry. Philly, and everybody used to get angry with me, Philly has been asleep even the first 10 games. I was like, this is a team that's winning because they have so much depth. Guys, wake up. Please. It's all new now. It doesn't matter. None of that shit matters. All the teams that are out golfing and fishing right now, there's only 14 left. Wake up. Philadelphia, wake up. You can do it. I know you can. You can do it. There's so much talent on that team. But the problem is, it's internal. They're firing everybody like crazy and then expect all the pieces to fall into place. It's a disaster. I'm not a big fan of the management of Buffalo, and I've said that from the beginning. And, you know, they expect Josh Allen to do it all himself. And this year with Kansas City, it's an effing joke. It's a joke. I'm sorry. Their offense is horrible. It is. You can say whatever you want. If you look at it statistically, there's like 2 players, and they're useless now once they catch the ball. When they had Tyreek, holy shit, they were great after the ball was caught. And that was the difference. It's small differences, not huge, right? Look what the Texans did this year. People didn't even know these names. Nico Collins, holy Christ, he's amazing. Tank Dell, coolest name ever. Say that every time. I had people around me who were like, oh no, they're not going to do anything. You're the one who didn't believe in them. You were talking about the Titans, how great they were, and I was like, I don't see it. I don't think they're well coached. I think they're disorganized. Every team at the beginning of the year has huge, expectations and goals, and they're going to do phenomenal, and this is great and that's great. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. It just is. It's a whole bunch of fluff. And the teams that want it the most right now and have the depth within their roster, there's no way that the Steelers should be doing as well as they are on paper. No way. Makes absolutely goddamn no sense. 0 sense. It's a joke again. But they make it happen. How? Study that. Mike Tomlin. They were going to fire him. They were talking about firing him. Wake up. And then you've got Aaron Rodgers, 4 snaps, 5 snaps. You're out. No backup plan. Wake up. Whole league, wake up. Stop paying quarterbacks so much money. Get more quarterbacks. Spend more money on developing quarterbacks. Don't expect them to set the world on fire in 6 months. Anthony Richards went in, had no support, and ended up destroying himself in the process. I don't know how Bryce Young didn't end up with brain damage after how many times he got hit. It was awful to see. And there is no great benefit except for the money of being the first pick. You're better to be the 12th pick and be on an established team. Because your career, if you're a quarterback, can be like 18 years, 10 years at least. You got all kinds of time to make money through endorsements. Wake up. And don't worry about all that chatter in the background that you hear every day and everybody on Twitter. There's groups, and they're spending more and more money on psychiatry for these young athletes because they're crumbling. They don't know how to get through each day because the media is so relentlessly ruthless and evil. It's not good. My dog is growling now. I think my dog thinks I'm angry. Tia's losing it. Tia. Oh, well. I'm on fire. I don't know. So, nobody's talking about the 49ers. Why is that? They were supposedly easily taking it. Tia, relax. It's okay. Calm down. Listen to her. Yeah, I got my dog losing it. That's it. He told me. He told me. So, what do you think today, Tony? What's the story today? Who do you think's going to show up? I would love to see Baker Mayfield win a game. That's all I want. I just want him to win one. Just one. Be nice if you want beyond that. I would love that. I would love to see the Cowboys have some dignity left. Because they won't if they lose. Especially to such a young team. But don't underestimate Green Bay. Don't underestimate them. You'll be very sorry. And I don't think the 49ers are a shoo-in. And don't think for a minute that someone can't beat the Ravens. Every team can be beaten. Sometimes you're just not in the right headspace. Sometimes there's stuff going on in the background that we don't know about. And the stress right now is through the Richter scale. And then you've got a whole bunch of players that are scrambling, hoping they make a living next year. We've only got 14 left. I was really hoping at the beginning of the year, honestly, that the Steelers would make it. I was hoping the Jets would somehow squeeze in. I had no idea until say 6 games in, I thought, holy shit, the Texans are good. They're a good team. And I thought the Titans had moments where they were gritty and tough, but they seemed to be missing pieces. And the Falcons, God almighty, please get a quarterback. Guys, you've got so many good pieces. And New York, please get a quarterback. Find a way, maybe through the draft. Harvest. And how many of those picks that were going to change the world last year on the hype train have done anything? A handful. Maybe 10 of the hundreds of players. It doesn't mean they won't set the world on fire next year, though. Some people it takes longer to have mastery. That's why we have to be in absolute awe over CJ Stroud. Like an utter awe. Like how? How is he doing it? It's unbelievable. And Derrick Henry, it's done. And he said it. He's done. And he's made some money. Is Ezekiel Elliott going to quit? Or is he going to be one of these guys that will just keep going until they tell him not to come back? I think they're making a huge mistake putting Zach on the market. I really do. I think he's a perfect, absolutely perfect backup. Mind-blowingly perfect. Tommy DeVito, will he play again? Will he continue to play for New York? I hope so. Is he going to get better in the future? I hope so. Then you've got all these quarterbacks like Bailey Zappi. It's not bad. It's not bad. Does he have the potential to be great? I don't know. So I want to say hello to Keith Keller. Thank you, Keith, for all that you do. I want to say hello to Timothy. I want to also say hello to Fireman Rich, Jade Design 2020. Who else here? And Blaine 48. What the hell have you been doing, Blaine? I haven't seen you in a long time. I talked to Randy Horton last night, and he is in the Philippines. He was telling me it was over 90 degrees. 92 degrees with a humidity of about 80%. Thank you, folks. I really appreciate you being here. I appreciate your support each and every day. May you find moments of peace in this crazy world. And I would love to know who you're rooting for and why. That would bring me great joy. I'm going to just slowly look here at some of the traffic on Twitter. And what do we have here? We have Fran. Thank you, Fran, for all you do. And who else have we got here? So I do these shoutouts every day. And I try to include certain individuals. We have the Hermit King. He's someone that I know through Twitter Spaces. Good friend, Salomon. I'm going to probably do a show with him soon. We have Dee, who is a wonderful human being. We have another Franco, and I believe he's from Europe. And he's a great guy, too. And I've been following him for a long time. All right. This is odd, this one. You hear, but you don't listen. And I feel like that's going on in the football right now. You know you're overpaying for quarterbacks. But we have all these insanely rich owners. Not all of them are insanely rich. They're rich. And even at that level, there's tiers, right? You've got crazy rich. Like Elon Musk. Let's pay 44 billion. Did you say million? Billion for Twitter. Maybe a billion? Maybe? I think that was an inflated asset. And he's struggling. I like some of the changes, though, I gotta admit. Are you gonna be in the neighborhood tonight? These are the people in your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. In your neighborhood. Oh, these are the people in your neighborhood. When you're walking down the street, say hello to the people you meet. I think. What is that from? You meet each day. Very nasally today. What is today? Yeah, I don't know. Are you going to do a show tonight, Ted? Check out Ted. He's the man. Let's have a look here. There he is. All right, let's go to his page. Late night parents. There you go. That's the man right there. No doubt about it. What's this one do? Ooh, that's a weird look. Yeah. And then we have this one here. It's possible. Sesame Street. Is it really? That the people that you meet when you're walking down the street. I think you're right. I think you're right. Good old Kermit the Frog. Oh, look at this. I'm seeing the gang. And it's not Cool in the Gang. It's ladies' night and the feeling's right. Oh, look at here. We're looking at all the shows here. Let's get rid of one of Michael's. Goodbye, Michael. There we go. I just rushed and flushed myself. Isn't that beautiful? It's a beautiful thing. All right, so if we do this, yeah, it helps a bit. Not much. Not much at all, actually. That was a great show, this one right here. I love that show. A lot of chaos in these shows sometimes, though. A lot of laughter. It's fun. It's fun to watch. That's the first time I ever saw Tony D go on fire. As he was saying, I was on fire this morning. I shouldn't scare my dog. I think I freaked my dog out. It was so freaking loud. I bet my neighbors love me too. I bet they're feeling unbelievable waves of love for me this morning. Do you feel unbelievable waves of love from your neighbors? I hope you do, wherever you are in the world. If you can, whatever platform you're on, just say hi. Just say hi in the comments. Say hello. Tell me where you're from. I would love that. That would bring me great joy. Tell me where you are, who you're rooting for. All right, I can hit this. There we go. All three. Got it rocking. So check out Ted. And I think it's most Thursdays that he does what he does and how he does it. All right. Let's continue where we were. All right. How far did we get down here? You hear, but you don't listen. And we were talking about quarterbacks. And they cause themselves so much harm. They just do. And how many teams just don't have the patience to harvest the talent they have? It's crazy. The Panthers are famous for that. Cordell. There's Cordell. Cordell's a hoot. All right, Simone. This is beautiful. Signs of deep friend connection. Signs of deep friend connection. Do you have this? You ready? Laughter is abundant. Honesty is encouraged. I don't think a lot of my friends like my honesty, to be honest. Vulnerability is welcomed. Support is real and active. Support is real and active. That's interesting, that one. I could say that all day. You can put your guard down. We do that. Maybe too much so. When you're on air, guys, please don't lose your mind. It's forever. Don't say things you don't want to say. Tony and I were doing a show the other day, and we were talking about Epstein, and I was like, I don't think I want to mention the names. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't think that's my place. This is not the format for that. You can inspire each other to grow, and we do that. And that's a great thing. You should always elevate each other. You should bring a form of support, good vibrations. Be kind, be patient. Banter's good. Have a little fun. Know each other's boundaries. Tony and I a lot of times will do the show, and a lot of it is theater. It looks like there's friction, but we're just playing. We're in the flow. We're entertaining you. We're doing our dance. We're playing our song. We're having fun. Other times, though, you see people and they literally want a pound of flesh and they're out for blood. Don't do that. And a lot of people, when they get in an argument, they don't listen. They have no concept of listening. Don't want to listen. You give each other good advice. They help during times of struggle. That's so true. We used to do that on HAPS. We also used to promote the struggle, I think. We encourage the struggle because it was good. We'd have more people. Drama brings higher ratings, an audience. So more and more they're talking about, we're going to talk about drama. Taylor Swift, okay? Swifties. More and more they're saying they're engaged. It's just a matter of time. It's been leaking, just little leaks since December. So we're always last to know. Not that I care that much, to be honest. Both of you feel stronger together, and I hope they do feel stronger together. With unconditional love, duality dissolves into oneness. That might be a little deep for the show. Aw, this is a really cool lady. This is Terry Lightfoot. Wonderful individual. Does a lot of great stuff on Twitter Spaces. I've known her not very long, but very genuine. Very genuine soul. I like her. And I want to send this out to everybody in the room today. I am so grateful for the people with beautiful energy, beautiful hearts, beautiful minds, and yes, beautiful souls. And surround yourself with beautiful souls. And always remember that you are a source of light and you are loved infinitely. And we are in this together, this matrix, enjoying each and every day together in the Wacko Farm. And I have to admit, I'm very frustrated with football this week, but I'm excited. And I feel for the players who are now into, they've had 18 weeks of the looniness. Not their bodies so much, right? They had the bye week. I get that. But I'm just talking the spotlight on you. And if things are going well, oh my God, it's great. It's like being at a buffet. You can enjoy it. But when things aren't good, people are absolutely nasty. Especially in New York. I found this interesting. That LA signed Carson Wentz. I think I said that right. I haven't seen a lot of him playing, but I like this here. I'd like for this to be more than just next year. And that was Aaron Rodgers. He wants to play another 2 to 3 years. Will his body hold up? Will Joe Flacco be as good next year? Are we just seeing a glimpse, a little flicker? I don't know. I think it's interesting, all of it. Thank you. We're going to wrap it up. We're coming up to 50 minutes here. I'm so grateful to have you here this morning, to all the individuals that do what they do each and every day. And I told you so. What does that mean? What did you tell me so for? I don't know. Are you adding to the drama in your life? If you are, stop. Stop. Don't be like Tony D. He's putting gasoline on a fire. That's what he's doing. Oh, this is a nice lady right here. Highly recommend her as well. Know her through Twitter Spaces. Let's see. I found the broadcast watching now. Yes, yes, she was. We are forever bringing you new, exciting content in the world of spirituality, in the world of ex-haps players, in the world of lunacy through the Belt Kings, through all the individuals that are interconnected on Twitter Spaces. I absolutely am so excited about next year because we're going to have some of them on the broadcast. Yesterday, I found a way to be in a Twitter space and record it on Restream, and it worked out fairly well. And the quality was pretty good. It almost sounded like a caller calling into a show. It was really nice. Okay, let's see what we have. Notifications. All right. Don't want to forget. Oh yeah, this is someone I just started following, and seems to have a black eye. That's not good. There's Alan Watt. Love him. But every day is marriage a scam. Louder Spaces 2.0. Oh, look at this. He's celebrating 1,000 followers. Good for you. Twitter's weird. I remember one year I had 10,000 followers that year. And now, I would say for the last 10 years, I've been fluctuating between 40,000 followers and 38. And it's because they keep flushing all the bots, all the craziness. The only thing I have noticed is there's way too much porn and craziness on there now. They need to filter it better. It's getting trashy. And that's not the Twitter I want. So I'm to a point now where I specialize and make a list and watch through those feeds, and it's a way for me to filter my own content that I watch. And I like that very much. But I found a way yesterday to be in a Twitter space and record it. And you got to see me, and you got to hear them, and I'll probably experiment again today. And I also had it on portrait. So a lot of the things they said at HAPS were true. Very true. You know what? I should play this. Let's do that. Let's see if I can click this.
Took a week off recording videos, but I'm back with 2 reminders today for the new year. One is it's never too late to start again, whether it's your writing practice, your business, your exercise program. If you've taken some time off, don't fall for the fuck it fallacy. The idea of, well, I've already taken this much time off, fuck it. I'm gonna just keep riding this because it was all for nothing and I lost all my momentum and all the compounding is stalled. Don't do that. The second message is start again today. Every day is a new opportunity to get back on track, to think deeply about what you want in this lifetime, and to pursue your dreams and take one small step towards it. No time to waste. Start right now.
Okay. Every single individual can do that. Start this year, guys. Please. Do something. If you're okay with being outside and speaking, do it. If you want to do it from your car, do it. If you want to have it where it's more like a studio, do it that way. Whatever makes you comfortable. But put product out there and be mindful of the product and be yourself. Don't copy somebody else. Be yourself and be present in the moment and be real. And don't expect it to be perfect because it won't be. They're never perfect. They're crazy. And I remember Tony D helped me with that a few years ago. Because for me, that would freeze me. Like there'd be one mistake and I wanted to stop. And I've realized now, it doesn't matter if there's mistakes. You can always cut it up, use it, repurpose it later. And some of the greatest things are after a major colossal F up because there's laughter, there's spontaneity. Thank you for being here. God bless you all.